Cheers, everyone, and welcome to The Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, breaking the seal all over the finer things of life, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
Oh, yeah. Welcome in, everybody. It's the holiday season. We are The Unfiltered Gentleman. I am Greg. That is Scott.
Groovy Christmas, y'all.
And digging jazz over there is Dan.
I think I am at that level of drunk right now where I do like the jazz. This is nice.
This is nice.
This is nice.
Need a ride home?
I think I will.
Okay.
We definitely have told the story of Dan getting hammered in an Uber and just really digging the shit out of some jazz.
Oh, yeah, man. I knew all the artists, apparently. I don't know what was going on.
You were naming off people. And the dude was like in his 80s and just like, wow, this guy really knows his jazz.
And you guys are blowing my cover, cracking up.
We were so hammered. There's no way we could keep our shit together.
You guys are dying. It was so funny.
We're in the backseat just whole time. Oh my god, that was great. So in honor of Dan getting drunk and digging jazz, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for listening. Shout out to Washington, D.C.
What?
Yeah, our top listening city of last week. Are we like being watched by the government or something? Should I be concerned by this? Possibly. So our burp word of the week is ho ho ho.
Sure.
Nice and simple.
How can you burp ho ho ho?
Yeah, well,
I can probably get one ho.
that's always been your max, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
I don't know about three hoes.
Yeah.
Maybe two at the minimum.
Are they in different area codes?
They have to be.
Yeah, they do. 213s and 818s.
That's right.
You know, just LA area codes.
804.
Exactly. Anyways, so it's a shout out to Washington, D.C. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hashtag show us your beers, and don't forget to tag us in all your beer media posts. And when you're listening, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever you got, give us a nice little rating and review on there. Helps other people find the show.
Yeah.
This music really slows me down.
A little bit.
Like, hey, everybody.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little beer tonight, and then we're going to hold each other's hands. And
No, Peter, pass me that margarita.
oh, Dan's best impression right
Why don't
there.
you just like get an Uber?
Well, Peter, yeah, I can't do it at all. I get a little Vince McMahon in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like Joe and Vince McMahon kind of.
All your impressions
That could be interesting.
come back to wrestling.
They
for
really
some
do.
reason.
Not even wrestling, just Vince.
It just
They'll have this level of to them.
What does
true.
Vince have to do with wrestling?
That's true. He's ruining it.
good question.
Yeah. What's Vince got to do with it? Got to do with it. All right, we got some beer to drink. We have a new review from Allie and Callie, our good friend Allie. We've got my favorite Christmas tradition, the dropping of the Yule log. It's just not Christmas. Just not Christmas if we don't drop the Yule log.
Oh, my God.
I'll tell the story behind that. We have a beer that gets us into the Christmas spirit as well. And, of course, some booze news. So let's just kick things right off. The beer of the week.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for beer of the week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
I have never had a beer from Broujwerij West until now, but that's what we're having. Broujwerij West. It's Dig My Earth Hazy Double IPA, 8%, 403 on Untapped, and a 92 on Beer Advocate. From the brewery, they say it's a hazy double IPA exploding with dank, herbaceous resin and juicy grapefruit. Dig My Earth envelops the palate with a silky smooth body, resulting from the use of malted barley and raw spelt. There you have it. That was intense.
Wow.
Yeah. Should I have read that like Vince McMahon? 8%. Drink my beer.
Drink it.
Drink it. Drink it. What say you fellas about Dig My Earth?
Man,
I'm digging it.
I dig the earth. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Double. Maybe it's just like, well, didn't we have a double hazy IPA?
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Modern Times.
That's
It's double
right.
hazy. Yeah.
So,
And these are not at all similar other than their appearance. Both hazy. A little on the darker side for a hazy IPA. Dark straw color, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Toasty straw. Yeah, it's a light nose. I'm having a hard time describing what this flavor is.
yeah, me too.
I mean, they said herbaceous. That might be it. It might be an herby thing.
I don't know what that word means.
I'm gonna go with it though.
Yeah, herbs, sticky icky. Ooh,
Urban?
wee.
Oh, okay. I
No,
got you.
shit. Like herbs and spices.
I got you.
Yeah, that you'd find in the kitchen. Not the herb you'd find in a little dime bag in Dan's pocket. Yes.
I don't do that.
It's legal now. It's fine.
That's true, huh?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time picking out the flavors in this. Anybody have anything?
Man. Scott?
No.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm trying to think of some way to
Yeah,
describe
I mean,
it.
usually we could, right off, I mean, we could say, like, fruit.
At least something. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, tropical citrus something. But this is... I sort of get a little bit of the grapefruit they talk about, and it must be just the herbaceousness, like they say, that's throwing me off. Because I don't want to say it's weird in a bad way. It's different, and I don't dislike it. It's just different, and I cannot pick out what the flavor is.
I like it. This sounds maybe weird, but it's kind of like a citrus with a hint of vanilla.
Okay.
So, that's a good
At least you got something.
Yeah.
First of all, that's a start. So far, we're hitting the goose eggs over here.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some
It's that
citrus.
softness that like vanilla
Yeah,
provides.
Something
yeah.
is really
Yeah.
softening that citrus taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like vanilla would. Like if you had a creamsicle, the vanilla really softens things
That's
out.
true. That's true.
Yeah, I feel like we're having epiphanies on the air right now.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is
Or
scary.
citrus with a tum or something.
It's
Yeah.
scary when Scott's leading the way.
Yeah,
though.
no kidding.
You know what?
We're going down.
You know what? He earned it.
All right, finally.
You're the hero that we waited for, Scott. We won't ever forget Scott.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah. You earned that one. Coming through in the clutch.
Wow.
Coming through in the clutch.
I worked for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it must be the way the vanilla or the herbs work to kind of have this like vanilla-y-ness to it. Just smooths
guess,
out.
yeah.
Because usually when you get citrus, it's like boom, citrus. This is like a soft citrus.
Right. We're gonna have to go back over the flavors and ingredients or something like at some point, like maybe after, and just check it out because this is blowing my mind.
Yeah, this is. It's good. I enjoy it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But if you ask me, like, hey, what flavors do you get? Yep, beer flavors.
What kind of beer is it? Oh,
I don't
Good.
know. Drinkable. I don't know. Hazy. I'm enjoying it though, at the very least. So
tastes
there's
like a hazy to me, but all the double IPA, like, man,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of missing on that.
yeah, and I'd say at 8%, a little dangerous.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, a little dangerous.
Now
at
you
8%.
told me. It's all gone.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, so there's that Brewery West Dig My Earth Hazy Double IPA. If any of you guys have had it, please tweet or email or anything at us and let us know what you thought and if you picked out a flavor, because Dan and I are struggling over here.
Yeah.
Scott's the only one so far.
He's got creamsicle going on.
He really does. Sounds like a disease, but yeah. All right, well, we sip on that. Let's talk a little.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for crotch talk.
It is indeed. I don't know about you fellas. I fucking hate work holiday parties.
They're kind
There
of
you go.
lame.
Yeah.
They're kind of lame. And here's the thing. My company does not do them, and I very much appreciate
You're
it.
lucky.
Yes. The wife's company, on the other hand, does them, and they're garbage.
Lame.
They are so lame. And the place is ran by 3 old people, and they think they're so cool. At least some old people like, no, we're old, and we just want to go to this place and because we like it. Like, they think they're doing the hippest fucking thing they've ever done.
Lame.
The only advantage is at least it was an open bar, and because it was her party, I made her drive.
Okay.
So I took a little advantage of the open bar.
Okay.
It's
understand
open bar?
Open bar, dude.
They sound like a couple of great guys.
Man.
I'll take 6 schlitzes.
Yeah.
So I did enjoy the open barness, but other than that, it's hard. I hear how horrible they treat my wife all year long, and then she wants me to go be nice to these people. And this year's been extra hard, and they've been extra shitty to her, and they are some of the most misogynistic people I've ever heard of in my life. The biggest offender of this is her female boss, who has said horrible things like, you should hire a male assistant so the other guys will respect you more.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And so she wants me to go to these Christmas parties and make nice with these people like I don't know what the fuck they say throughout the week.
Oh, man.
And how horrible they treat her.
Right.
And at one point, like, so the one boss, there's one of 3 bosses that is decent. And I think he just isn't the smartest person in the world. So I was decent to him. There's 2 male bosses and female. The other male boss walks up to me and, hey, how's it going? Shakes my hand. I I gave him the shake and the hey, whatever. I'm not here to fucking talk to you.
Right.
I'm here because she wanted me to go and there's an open bar.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've got a kegerator. I don't need your open bar. I would rather be at home. So anyways, hey, how's it going? He's like, oh, what's wrong? I want to say, I'm fucking here, asshole. That's
Right.
what's wrong. I'm here with your dumb ass.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, nothing. Good. He's like, oh, are you happy?
Oh my God.
Oh, what?
And I was like, what does that mean? He said, oh, are you happy? I was like, about what? Because what I wanted to say is about being here. Fuck no. Not at all, bitch. You fucker. And I was like, about what? He's like, well, Shannon seems pretty happy. Are you happy?
So give me a beer, I'll be happy.
Yeah, it's like, first of all, I'm gonna need a beverage in my hand to be even just not angry,
All right.
The
let
fuck
alone
out of my
happy.
face, I'll be happy.
Not before my beer.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And I just blew him off. I was like, not in the moment. And he just kind of looked at me like, huh. And the wife was like, okay. She knew. I told her, I said, I have no poker face. There's a reason I don't gamble. I have no poker face.
Yeah.
You want me to go make nice to these people? It's not going to happen. And the whole night, I was just making look. People, oh, hey, how's being married? Same as it was before being married. We already fucking own a house together. Like, what do you think is going to change?
You guys already did the Christmas party?
Yeah,
Like this happened.
this happened. This is done.
Shit.
Yeah, it's happened. It's in the bag.
What, you think he's making it up?
No. Well, I thought this was last year.
Once
or
upon a
something.
time. Last year's was even worse. I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, boy.
So it's just the whole night was such bullshit. Luckily, she's got a couple, and I literally mean a couple of cool coworkers that I spent most of the night hanging out with because at least they were funny. But yeah, her bosses for the most part are fucking horrible, and they always do that stupid gift exchange where you pick a number, and you get to steal it. First of all, nobody
Fuck
wants to
that.
fucking play that. I'd rather have no gift than your stupid game. And this year, the stupidest and lamest of all the bosses bought all the gifts without consulting anybody. They were the worst fucking gifts ever. And you're like, oh, Greg, it's a free gift. You should be thankful. I don't need more crap in my house. I've got enough crap. The best gift of the entire night was a backpack that you take for a picnic.
Oh.
It has plates and silverware that you can take on a picnic.
In the backpack?
In the backpack.
Oh, wow.
That was the best gift. There was a Leatherman pocket knife. There was a survival kit, which is a first aid kit. There was a Moscow Mule mug set. So 2 Moscow Mule mugs, like the copper mugs. If you want those, you already fucking have those. What else? God, there was this weird square pan, like a frying pan, but square.
Okay.
I was like, Shannon
So
Shannon goes, wait, what did they just open? I was like, it's a frying pan. She's like, no, but what is it? I was like, it's a square fucking frying pan. She's like, what for? I was like, I don't know. No, nothing. For nothing.
making square pancakes?
Right.
What is that for?
It's the weirdest fucking thing. These are the gifts they bought for this exchange. And like, the whole time they're oh, you should steal. It's like, nobody wants any of this shit. Why are they going to steal it from another? Hey, man, can I steal your square frying pan?
You can have it.
Yeah, please.
Here, please.
In fact, every time someone new got up to open a gift, everyone was like, here, do you want this? How do you like a square fry? How do you like a survival kit? It's like, what the fuck? There was a dartboard, which at least the guy with kids was like, well, my kids play darts. So he stole it, ended up with that. Like, at least one person was happy. But other than that, it was a bunch of bullshit. We ended up with the picnic backpack. And she's like, should we get that or should we open or should we steal? I was like, well, everything sucks so far. At least that holds wine bottles in it. So get the thing that disguises booze. So that's why we ended up with it. Oh my God, it was the worst. It was so bad that one of her other bosses leaned over at the end and went, I'm not letting her do this next year.
Oh, man.
I'll do it next year. Like, it was that bad. It was, oh God, just people are out there going like, Greg, that's so not nice. You should be thankful. You got like a free dinner. Dinner was garbage. And, free drinks. Okay, thanks for the drinks. And a gift. Like, I'd trade it all in for a night at home in front of Sunday night football. It was on a Sunday night, too.
Oh,
I'm going to go out on a Sunday night.
Why do you
stay up late and then go to work the next morning? And her boss goes, oh, you guys can come in, a half hour late tomorrow if you want. I was like, what about the guy who doesn't work for the company? He still has to go into work on time.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And a half hour? What the hell is that going to do?
Right.
Can't sleep one off with a half hour.
Let me tell you, I know you can. Yeah, I can't stand her company. I can't stand their parties. Oh, so last year's party kept getting postponed. It was planned and then postponed and planned and then postponed. It's like, what, did December disintegrate? Like, what happened?
Oh, that's right. Didn't it happen like February?
It happened in February.
Oh, wow.
So I've had to go to 2 of her bullshit Christmas parties this year.
How ridiculous.
Cannot stand her company, but I will clean this up with a good party. So,
okay.
As we know, I do television for various government people. We get invited to some of those parties. And this one, I don't want to specify who or what, so I'll keep it a little bit vague. But let's just say they went all out. They decided
Donald Trump?
Yes. There was Big Macs and Whoppers everywhere.
Oh, shit.
Not a drink to be had, though. He's never drank, so he says.
Oh.
No, that's why people don't like him.
That's right.
Anyway, so they went all out. We looked around, and I said to Shannon, I said, they clearly spent at least double what we spent on our wedding. Like, this is a good party. Once again, open bar. It
Nice.
had a local brewery, which I'm a fan of, and the brewer was there who has been on the show. And we just sat there talking and shooting the shit for a while, talking about. So it was nice. It was a nice little party to go to, as opposed to the aforementioned work party.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my office used to throw really cool parties, apparently. They're telling me about one that happened like 16 years ago. And I was like, first of all, I was like, that's too long ago. But like the other thing.
Why do you still remember?
Well, apparently it was a fucking rager.
I guess so.
Oh my God. I heard from
orgies
like,
in the closet.
I heard from one of like, I heard something like that was happening. Someone like openly was getting banged and then like bragged about it
Nice.
afterwards. Like, oh, I totally got banged. It's like, you probably shouldn't be telling us that.
Right.
But you're probably too drunk to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, and also one of like a really quaint supervisor was telling me, oh, we were all getting hammered and people were forgetting who they came with.
Oh,
and I was
God.
like, oh my God, this sounds like the best party ever. And it's like, apparently we don't do that anymore. So
Lame.
that is lame.
You guys do anything?
Nah, we used to. I think we had one at Made West,
Oh.
but you only got like a 1 drink ticket.
What?
Yeah.
Could you buy more drinks if you wanted?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, okay. They weren't like cutting you off.
No, but
It's Made West. That's good beer.
open bar would have been nice.
Open bar,
That'd have
dude.
been cool.
Yeah. At least both my parties had open bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so lucky that my current company and he's mentioned it before. My boss is like, hey, should we put on a Christmas party, holiday party, whatever? And the guy I work closely with, him and I are kind of, our management level, I guess. We're like, yeah, it's fine. Like we both don't care. And we don't dislike anybody we work with, actually. We just don't care. And we could be at home drinking, or we could be with these other people that we have to see on a regular basis.
That's
drinking.
true.
I'd rather go home and drink.
That's true. I mean, you probably do see enough of your coworkers like every fucking day.
yeah.
I mean, good Lord.
Oh, yeah, for
Probably
sure.
sick of seeing them.
Right.
And then you have to go see them after work.
Right.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, we luckily we get away with it. So, not the wife, on the other hand. Mm-hmm. Anyways, any other grievances?
Yes. I was, and it's kind of funny. Like I've been doing some beer research.
Oh, smart man.
Yeah, and it was on this new beer from Stone. It's a limited beer supposedly, where they collaboed with Metallica.
Oh, yeah.
And they called it Enter Night. Mm-hmm. Oh man, dude,
It's good?
It's a Pilsner.
Haven't had it yet.
Yeah, it's really good, really good. I got it for a football Sunday with my comps,
Okay.
my compadre, and I brought it over. It was funny because when I went to go buy it, I think it was just a 6-pack, and the guy rung it up, and he's like $20. I go $20. I mean, that's what I said in my head.
Wow.
In reality, I said, "What the fuck?"
It's a lot classier.
yeah, exactly. And he was like, "Oh," he goes, "But this is good beer." And
It's
he's
still a Pilsner, though.
yeah, but the
Was it
guy
like 4.8% or something?
had this been at Whole Foods, I may have believed him, but it was kind of like
Right.
like a corner store, like market, like a beer, like a liquor store, basically.
Right.
And the owner didn't look like he'd be putting away some stones. I mean, not that I'm prejudiced or anything about people who drink or whatever, but just looking at him, I was like, you've had this beer. He's like, yeah. I'm like, no, you haven't. He's like, yes, I have. I'm like, so is it really good? He's like, yeah, I really like it. I go, okay. Well, I'm going to buy it anyways, even though I don't believe you. He goes, no, I really had it. I go, okay. So I went and I bought it. And really good beer. I wanted to bring some back, but I ended up drinking it all. And then so
Nice of you.
on my way here, I was looking for it at a couple places. but I wasn't able to find it.
Interesting. It must be a very limited release.
It must have been.
We'll have to keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've only heard, I don't know, like one or two other people that actually know talk about it. And I've not heard anything bad. I just heard it was fine. It was a Pilsner. But if you say it's good, then I trust the flavor-picking palate of Dan.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
All right.
Well, Pilsner's not really my jam, but man, I was really feeling that one.
I'd rather go just a regular lager over a Pilsner if I'm going light like that.
You probably dig this one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got to find it. That way we can play Metallica music and not get sued, hopefully.
I know. That's what I was thinking of.
Never mind. Lars will sue the shit out of anybody. Guy's a dick. All right. It's a $20 six pack. Jeez. Giving a Ballast Point run for their money.
All right.
We got a lot to get to. Allie and Callie is here with a review. We got some Christmas things to uncover. Booze news, of course. So let's kick things off with a new beer review from Allie and Callie.
Hey gentlemen, it's Allie. How's it going? I am so excited to be back on the show. Thank you for having me. It's really cool that I get to chime in and participate and offer my 2 cents of whatever beer I happen to be sipping at the time. I will admit I'm a little nervous today. I recently made a purchase at Costco. I got one of those German beer advent calendars, which in theory sounds like a great idea. You push the little tab and a new beer comes out every day of the month. Sounds fun. And then Greg pointed out that it's $60 for $20 worth of beer. And I will have to admit, I am on day 9, and Greg, you're right. This thing's been kind of shitty. Every single beer has tasted like crap. So, I don't love doing bad beer reviews, but let's just give it a go. Today, I am opening up the Weizenbach Hell Ladenburger. It is self-proclaimed, honored as one of the world's best Weizenbach beers. Let's see for ourselves. Open it up. All right. Well, it's got kind of a haze to it. It actually looks a lot like a Hefeweizen. I'm wondering if there's some sort of connection between Weizenbach and Hefeweizen. Maybe I should educate myself a little bit more, but you can't see through it. Very nice, white, fluffy head. Smells like a Yellow Jacket. It smells like a Coors Original. It does not smell good. It doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell good. All right, let me have a drink. Oh boy. Yep, it tastes like a Hefeweizen. You can taste the banana, you can taste the clove, a little bit of rotten banana. Hold on, wait, let me have another drink. Yeah, it's not a drain pour, and it's not as bad as the other ones have been, but it's definitely not a repeat. And at a 7.4% ABV, I'm definitely going to choke it down. All right, guys. Thanks for having me back on the show. You can find me on the gram, Allie and Callie. That's Allie, ALLY .NIN Callie, CALLY. Thanks, guys. Have a Merry Christmas.
Cheers and Merry Christmas to Allie. Yeah. So, first of all, I do want to say, she said it's very similar to a Hefeweizen. She's like, I wonder if the Weizen means anything. Weizen is wheat in German. So a Weizenbach, wheat, Hefeweizen, wheat. So there is some sharing of characteristics there. So she hits, I saw this advent calendar at Costco a few weeks back, and I was like, oh, it's cool. I was like, oh my God, it's like $65 for like 12 beers.
Wow.
And they're not beers I've ever heard of. It's most like German stuff. And so I passed it up. And that night, she goes, hey, she texts me. She's like, hey, have you seen that advent calendar at Costco? I said, oh, yeah, the one that's $65 for $12 worth of beer?
Oh.
And she goes, yeah, I just bought it. I was like, oh, feel like a dick now.
Oh, man.
The good news is, ever since I said that, she's hated all but one of the beers.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, I wasn't totally wrong. I was pretty vindicated there.
Yeah, you're right.
You should see her stories. Every night she opens a new one and she posts a picture and like a quick little review on her story, and she turns it into a song for like the 12 days of Christmas. And it's been hilarious because it's all but one been about how horrible it is. So she's like, I don't know what beer to do for the show. I said, do one of your shitty advent calendar. She's like, I can do a bad review. I said, yes, do a bad review.
Hell yeah.
Oh, please.
Beer reviews are honest, if
That's
nothing
right.
else.
That's right.
We just happen to very often have good beer. And so I was very excited when she sent that one over. And so that's the backstory of that. I gave her a little shit. I felt bad, but then I felt vindicated afterwards. So, Costco, get your shit together on these advent calendars.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. So follow her on the grams. Allie in Cali. ALLY.IN.CALLY. Allie in Cali. She's got a lot of good beer pictures up there.
Poor Allie.
I know.
Having to deal with all that for all through Christmas.
Yep.
She can't wait for Christmas, I bet.
Wow.
You can't wait for it to get over.
Yeah.
Right? Choking them down.
Dang.
Yeah, that's too bad.
It stops at Christmas, right?
I think so, or like Christmas Eve or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it should.
It's like 24th.
Merry Christmas. Like, have a good beer.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Yeah, please wash it down with something else.
Yeah.
Old timey word of the week is Taplash. Taplash. One word. Taplash. It's a thick, bad beer.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, if you have
Like
some,
Allie's been having.
yeah, if you got some of those thick, bad beers that Allie's been drinking, I thought that was appropriate. She's been drinking those Taplashes.
Taplash.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Taplash. I'd never heard of that before. That's very fitting for today's show.
No
Right.
kidding.
Someone who does not drink a Taplash.
There's nothing better than a babe with craft beer. It's time for Beer Babe of the Week.
Our beer babe of the week, her name is Alana, or maybe it's Alana. I never know, and I always get it wrong, whatever it is. You can find her on the grams at Buffalo Beer Broad. Buffalo Beer Broad, all one word. In this picture, she says she is feeling festive AF with a scrumptious Imperial chocolate milk stout
Whoa.
from Pressure Drops Brewing. That's a big stout.
Right.
Imperial chocolate milk stout.
Actually, I like that she incorporated broad into her handle there. I don't know why. Broad's just always a funny word to me.
It is kind of a funny word. It's
Yeah.
very old school. Like, no one says broad anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one of my coworkers is like Italian, and he's from like I think Boston or something like that. So he's got a real thick
You
accent.
must say
kinda.
it all the time.
Oh yeah, this broad over here. Like it's just hilarious when he starts talking.
Yeah. I'm sure he's real classy, too.
Oh yeah, totally
Does
is.
he love Tom Brady?
No, he's Pittsburgh. Actually, he's from Pittsburgh, I think. Actually,
Oh,
he's a
okay.
Pittsburgh fan.
Makes
but
more sense.
Still a thick accent. Still talks
Right.
like Danny DeVito. It's really hilarious.
Could be in the mafia or something.
Yeah, he could be.
Yeah. All right. So go follow her at Buffalo Beer Broad. All right. We look ready for a call, but we also have a Yule log to get to. You know what? We should sip on some beer while we talk about the Yule log. So let's make a call.
He calls to the bullpen for beer.
Well, it's really not Christmas without some Christmas jazz and this beer.
That's right.
We are drinking Stone Brewing's Xocoveza Imperial Stout that's been inspired by Mexican hot chocolate. 8.1%, 50 IBUs, has a 4.11 on Untapped and a 97 on Beer Advocate. When we first brewed this beer in 2014, everyone on the brewing team was blown away by its multiple layers of flavor. The inspiration came from Mexican hot chocolate combined with coffee. We love how wonderfully this beer showcases the spices, cocoa, and subtle coffee roast flavors. So much that Stone is excited to bring it back as an annual special release. Cocoa and cinnamon are at the forefront. The coffee, nutmeg, and vanilla follow, and the fruitiness and the heat of the pasilla peppers come through nicely on the finish. I have been drinking this since 2014 when it was a special release. I found it by accident. I was like, wonder what the fuck this is. And I've loved it ever since. The best part about this beer, the wife hates it.
There you
all
go.
for yourself.
All for myself. I can put as many in the fridge as I want. She hates the spicy, like cinnamony beers.
Oh man, this is good stuff, dude.
I love it. Smells like cinnamon and chocolate with a hint of coffee.
It smells like Christmas. Smells like a Christmas gift from the beer gods.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so much chocolate, a little bit of cinnamon and coffee on the back end, but ooh, that spicy chocolate. And I don't mean spicy like hot, but like the spiced chocolate really rings through.
Oh, yeah.
This is Christmas.
Good stuff.
Yeah, this is my first one of the year. No joke. Haven't had one in 2019.
Oh, fuck.
As of yet.
I can't say the same thing.
Oh.
I've been having that.
Nor can I.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Look at you guys popping Choco cherries over there.
I know, man.
I am behind, apparently. Yeah, this is my first one of the year. I hope to have many more through the Christmas season.
And many more.
Because this is my fucking favorite. This is so good. And it's not Christmas without this.
Nope.
And one other thing. Oh, did we miss anything on the beer? Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. There's one other thing that makes it Christmas for me. Back in the day, there was a radio show in Los Angeles called the Mark and Brian Morning Show. And there was a tradition they started that became a tradition of mine even long after they went off the air. We've done it on this show every year. We did it on our previous show that shall go unnamed because I don't want to get sued or, I don't know, sent to jail or something. And it's the dropping of the Yule log. And one of the hosts, Brian, found this like cassette tape at a Salvation Army. And it's an old cassette tape of Disney recordings. And Disney made this like story time Christmas tape. And this was one of the tracks on that tape. And it's the dropping of the Yule log. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Christmas Eve is probably the most exciting night of the year for children everywhere. At our house, the ritual is always the same. Mom hurries dinner out of the way so that the festivities can begin. First, I lay a fire in the fireplace. I pride myself on the way I lay a fire. To begin, I crinkle newspaper to put under the grate. Then I put in the kindling, breaking the sticks into the proper lengths. Then I bring in the Yule log and put it in the grate.
That's the biggest log we've ever had, Dad.
Yeah, and the heaviest, too.
Oh, man.
So Merry Dumpmas, everybody.
Yeah.
That has been a tradition of mine for years and years and years, and I can't not do it. It's not Christmas without the dropping of the Yule log. And the heaviest, too.
Yeah, poor guy. Sounds like he's struggling with that thing.
Yeah, X-Lax, my friend. X-Lax. He's had too many chocolate cinnamon beers. They'll do a number on your stomach. All right, let's move on to a little booze news.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
You know, you really shouldn't strain like that when you're dropping the log.
Yeah, just ask Elvis.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's
true.
It's bad news for you.
Uh-huh.
Tommy Arthur, who is the founder of Port and Lost Abbey Brewing, is going to launch a new brand called Tiny Bubbles. It's a canned sour beer line. It'll be launched in 2020. So it's canned sours that I don't think they're going to have a taproom presence at all. They're just going to brew it, distribute it. He says that that's like one of the new trends that's going to be happening in beer is that nobody needs a tap room anymore. They're just going to get some cans out to market. Are you guys excited for some canned sours?
No, not
I knew you would
particularly.
be. Yeah. I mean, he's known for making great beer. So if you're into sours, which I am, I think I'm looking forward to it.
Tiny bubbles, eh?
Yeah. You know what I didn't know? I read this today in a secondary story about this. Tiny Bubbles was apparently a company started by Hollister Brewing Company, which is fairly local to us in Goleta, California. So he bought the brand from Hollister, which is Goleta, for those who aren't around here, is next to Santa Barbara. Bought the brand from them, I think, last year, and is now going to launch something in 2020.
What a trip.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Coca-Cola files a complaint against White Claw Hard Seltzer, Surge, in a trademark complaint application. So we all know and love Surge Cola from our childhood. Or at least Dan and I's childhood.
I forgot about Surge Cola. Holy shit.
I think every can will rot one tooth. I guess White Claw wants to have White Claw Hard Seltzer Surge. It must be a flavor. Surge must be the flavor, or maybe it's like a harder offering or something like that. And Coca-Cola is not happy about the trademark application, and so they're filing a complaint. I guess theoretically they could have the name blocked, and White Claw would have to change things.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I gotta say, when I saw Seltzer Surge, I wasn't really thinking Surge soda.
Yeah, they say it's too close and could damage the name and blah blah blah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because I don't know, it seems like there's like a lot of sodas that have like kind of defunct. And like you can pretty much name anything by accident and like accidentally, you know what I mean?
That's true. And I mean, and that's not like they're calling it the White Claw Coke.
Right.
You know,
something we all know.
Yeah, and surge is like an adjective. You know, you surged ahead.
Right, exactly.
Or verb at that point.
Yeah, I think anyone born by the time we, graduated junior high, afterwards is probably like, what the fuck is surge? Like they never even heard of it.
Yeah.
And
then it resurged. Hey there. A couple years ago, they
did it really?
Right. Yeah, I did. I remember that.
I didn't know that.
It's like an Amazon only purchase. I bought, I don't know if it's a 12 pack or a 24 pack. I bought some and I was so excited, and it showed up and it was these big tall boy cans. And I'm not much of a soda drinker anymore. I'm like, oh my God, how the fuck am I going to finish these? I literally had one can of like the box I bought and gave them out to people and stuff.
Oh man.
People who would drink them. It was delicious, and it brought me back to my childhood. And then I felt like I went into like a diabetic shock or something.
Yeah, it was some sweet shit, man.
It was sugary as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure. Year to date, hey, we need to step it up. Year to date, U.S. breweries have shipped nearly 139.7 million barrels of beer, or 2.6 million fewer barrels than this time in 2018.
Whoa.
Gentlemen, they're calling. We've got to step it up and get more beer going.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Makes me a little sad.
Me too.
I
feel challenged.
Yes. Challenge accepted?
Yes, indeed.
Yes. I would say that I'd blame it on the seltzers taking the place, but for whatever reason, they're counting seltzer as beer. It's in the same category. So I don't think that's the case, unfortunately. Yeah.
Maybe people are getting stoned more than drunk.
Could be. It could, especially in states like here in California. It could be a different vice for them.
Yeah, it's true.
So who knows?
Huh.
But it's time for us to go out and buy some more beer.
Drew, yeah,
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Get on it.
Yes.
The beer industry is hurting.
I am on it.
They need our help.
Yes.
Yeah, you got what, 15 days?
Not a problem.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah.
Got like 14 days left.
It'd be the biggest comeback of the year.
It would be.
Yes.
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been here for beers.
No.
I went there. And then finally, we'll leave you with this. The best 15 Christmas beers you must go for in 2019. Let me know if you've had any of these.
Yes.
Prairie Christmas Bomb.
No.
I've had some of Prairie's bombs, but not their Christmas bomb. Great Lakes Christmas Ale. They are out of Cleveland, Ohio. Great Lakes Brewing Company. Avery Old Jubilation Ale.
No.
I've had a bunch of Averys, but I don't think I've had the Jubilation. Anderson Valley Winter Solstice.
I think I might have had that.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Why does it sound familiar?
I had it years and years ago. I don't think we've ever had it on the show, but I know I've had it. I don't really remember it. They say it's an Anderson Valley Company brews in Boonville. The beer has 6.9%. It's a great winter warmer. Color of this beer is amber, and its character is a bit cloudy. It also has a thick white colored head, good retention. The basic flavors of this beer are caramel, berries, candy, spices, cinnamon, brown sugar, vanilla, oak, and honey. Taste is earthy, sweet, and has a balanced bitterness.
That sounds really familiar for some reason. I must have had that.
I think I've had it a couple of times. It's been a long time. Been a while. But Dark Horse 4 Elf Winter Ale. I have had this one.
Don't think so.
Nope.
It's another winter warmer, 8.8%. That's a good thing about all these winter beers is they always go up in the ABV.
Yeah. Try to warm up.
Exactly. Strong flavors of nutmeg, vanilla, cinnamon, nuts, toffee, cocoa, raisins, cloves, and malt. Beer has a spicy taste with the perfect balance of sweetness and bitterness. Sam Adams Winter Lager.
Yes.
Yes.
I've had it. I haven't had it in a year or two. I
had it like a week ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What do you think of this year's?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it was last year. It could have been the year before, but I think it was last year. It was the last time I had it. And really just, I don't know if it was that specific year or my tastes have changed, but could not drink it.
Oh, man.
Really had to choke it down, as Allie would say.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, with those double entendres there.
It was, yeah.
She better watch it with those things, man.
She better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to stay gentlemen for too long. I don't think.
You better watch out.
Yeah, that 12-year-old boy's going to come out of nowhere.
Right. I'm little Dan.
I'm little Dan. I think that's funny.
She even texted me afterwards. She goes, I can't believe I just said choke it down in the review. You might want to cut that out.
Yeah.
I was like, nope.
Too late.
Too late. Yeah, so I haven't had the winter lager from Sam Adams in a while. Maybe I need to revisit. Trogue's Mad Elf. Anybody? I haven't had that one. No. Rodenbach Grand Cru. I have not.
Nope.
Harpoon's Winter Warmer. I've had Harpoon, but not Winter Warmer.
No.
Anchor Christmas Ale.
Yeah.
We've definitely all had that.
Yes.
And recently.
Mm-hmm.
Perennials Abraxas.
No.
Never heard of it.
No.
Christmas Eve at a New York City hotel room. This comes from
I've been there, but haven't drank it.
This comes from Evil Twin Brewing. Have you been to Christmas Eve at New York City? Or I was thinking New Year's Eve. Have you been? Have you been to that?
I don't think
show?
I've been there Christmas Eve
or New Year's Eve. Any of the Eves?
No,
Okay,
I've been
good.
there in December, but
Yeah,
not
okay.
in the Eves.
I've only been there in March and October. Cold both times. Rammstein Winter Wheat.
No.
Okay, and Stone Enjoy by.
Yes.
Well, not the new one. Or have you had the new one? The 101 2020?
I have.
Oh, how is it?
Damn.
It's good.
Okay, we might have to have that on the New Year's episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And I think, oh, no, there's more. Oh, we definitely had this one. Port Brewing's Santa's Little Helper.
Hell yeah.
Oh, of course.
That is, once again, Christmas in a bottle.
Yes.
That and
It really
Xocoveza.
is.
It really is. It's delicious. I had one of those a couple weeks back with some friends, and boy, was it tasty. In fact, I like this year's better than I like last year's.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell anybody. I think that's everything, everybody. Thanks for Christmasing along and all that good stuff.
Yes.
I hope you have a happiest of whatever holidays you're celebrating. I know it's not quite there. We still got a few days left, but, get in the spirit and all that shit. The ho-ho holidays.
Yep. Watch Santa's sleigh.
Mm-hmm.
Watch Krampus.
Yeah, Krampus.
Beer it is.
Here it is.
Yes. And if you can't deal with that, just watch Wolf Cop.
That's
There
true.
you go.
It's good for any time of the year.
It's a movie for all holidays, I think.
Yeah, really is. And you can find us at theunfilteredgentleman.com, on the social medias at theunfilteredgentleman, except for Twitter at unfilteredgents. Dan is at Cleanup Glass, at Unfiltered Scott, and at Unfiltered Greg for the two of us. Don't forget you can drunk dial us, 805-538-BEER. It's 2337. I said beer really funny just now. Beer it is.
Beer.
And I hope everyone is staying extremely well hydrated for the holidays, because boy, does family suck. So on that note, good night, everybody.